If you are eligible to receive the vaccine in the current phase of distribution, and would like to self-schedule your vaccine appointment within the Vaccine Administration Management System, VAMS, or have been advised to do so by your healthcare provider, this video provides a walkthrough of VAMS. This video is approximately 10 minutes in length. Tap or mouse over the video playback portion of your screen to reveal settings, including closed captioning. You can adjust caption settings by clicking the gear icon. You can also jump to a specific section of this video by tapping or mousing over the video playback portion of your screen to reveal the chapter titles of each section and their starting points. Or you can use the timestamp links down in the video description. Information about who is currently eligible for vaccination can be found at ct.gov/COVID vaccine. It is important to remember that vaccination access and information changes, so please check back frequently for the most up-to-date information. The website has a vaccination site search box to locate a vaccination site through the Connecticut COVID Vaccine Finder. Enter a zip code into the search box, and press the Go button. Search results will show clinics nearest the zip code entered. You may choose a vaccine provider by scrolling through the results. All vaccine providers require an appointment to be made in advance, no walk-ins accepted. When viewing the list of vaccine providers, you will see buttons indicating how you can schedule with each provider. Some locations offer online scheduling through their own website, some through the Vaccine Administration Management System, VAMS, and others allow scheduling by phone. You do not need to register with VAMS if your chosen vaccine provider is scheduling with a different method. VAMS is a secure, web-based tool that can assist you in scheduling your appointment. VAMS can be used on computers, tablets, and other mobile devices with internet access. If you create an account in VAMS, you can use it too. Search for nearby vaccination clinics and schedule an appointment. Answer eligibility screening questions. Schedule and track follow-up vaccination appointments for vaccinations that require a second dose. Receive automated reminders for appointment confirmations and cancellations by email or text, and receive a vaccination certificate that may be viewed and downloaded. VAMS can only be accessed on the most current stable browser version of Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and Safari. VAMS works best in the Google Chrome browser. Do not use Internet Explorer. VAMS also works on mobile browsers on your smartphone. If you have made the decision to use VAMS, your first step is to visit the COVID-19 Vaccinations VAMS support website. On the website you will find a button to fill out the form required to enroll with Connecticut's DPH. First, you should know that submitting this form does not automatically register you in the system. This form lets the Department of Public Health know you are interested in creating an account in VAMS. You will need to enter your full name, email address, zip code, date of birth, and select from the drop-down, your eligible occupation, or age eligibility. For the email address, it must be unique to you and not shared with others. If you share an email address with another person, or do not have your own personal email address, the system will only allow one individual per email address. Please use another method to schedule your vaccine, or create a new email address for this enrollment purpose. If your email address contains special characters, the system may reject it as invalid. Please use an alternate email address to complete this process. You may also get an error if you do not type your email address in lowercase letters. At the bottom of the screen, there is an attestation that the information provided is accurate, that you will check, and then you can click the Submit button. Once you click the Submit button, you will receive a confirmation page of your form submission. This page contains a confirmation number that can be used to reference this submission. You will also receive an email from the Department of Public Health, DPH, indicating your submission has been received. DPH will review your submission to determine if you meet the current eligibility requirements for vaccination. If you do meet the requirements, your account will be enrolled in VAMS, within 3 days. If you do not currently meet the requirements, your account will be enrolled once you do meet the requirements. When your account is enrolled in VAMS, you will receive an email from no reply at envelope.mail.vams.cdc.gov. This email will contain a link that must be used to complete your registration. This email may be directed to your junk or spam folders, therefore, please check these folders frequently. Once you receive the email containing the registration link, you will click the link to start the registration process. The registration link in your email is for your registration only, and cannot be used to register anyone else. If a friend or family member forwarded you their link from their own registration, it will not work. Remember, VAMS can only be accessed on the most current stable browser version of Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and Safari. VAMS works best in the Google Chrome browser. Do not use Internet Explorer. VAMS also works on mobile browsers, on your smartphone. Once you click your registration link, the registration web page will open, and there will be a series of questions to create an account. Questions with a red asterisk are mandatory. The first question that will be asked is, have you already created a username and password in VAMS? The answer to this question is, no. You will then indicate your home address, state, and county. There is a CAPTCHA at the bottom of the screen to indicate that you are not a robot. Check the I am not a robot checkbox. Follow the on-screen instructions to solve the puzzle, and click the Verify button. Once verified, click the Next button in the bottom right of the screen. You will then be prompted to retrieve a code that will be emailed to you. This is a one-time passcode that must be put into your registration. Next, you will need to create a password using the formatting indicated on the screen. Store this in a safe place. Note, the Forgot Password link on the login page can only be used once you have created a password as part of your registration. There is a security warning. Check the box if you agree to the terms listed in the warning, and then click the Create Account button. Once your account is created, there is another series of questions to answer about yourself. The questions are grouped into two sections, My Information, and Insurance. Questions with a red asterisk are mandatory. All information provided will be secure, and will be stored safely. Insurance information does not need to be entered. However, if you do complete this section, do not include spaces or dashes in the group number or policy number boxes. You will then be asked to review your responses to all of the section's questions. Click the radio button to agree that the reviewed information is correct, and then click the Finish button in the bottom right hand of your screen. You will get a pop-up thanking you for registering, and can click the Schedule Vaccination Appointment button if you are ready to find an appointment. The system will ask you, have you ever received a dose of COVID-19 vaccine? Select a response, and then click the Continue button. You will then use your zip code to search for clinics near you, scheduling in VAMS. The system will automatically search for clinics within a 10-mile radius of your zip code. However, you may choose up to 100 miles from the drop-down menu. Choosing a larger search area may result in more clinic locations in your search results. Currently, the system will return 25 clinic locations using the zip code search. Clinic results will display in order from closest to farthest from the zip code entered. Listed next to each clinic name is the earliest possible appointment date for that clinic. If you do not see a clinic you would prefer, you can change your search settings to use the clinic zip code or address to locate them. To select a clinic, click on the name of the clinic, and then click the Next button in the lower right corner of your screen. If you are scheduling for your first vaccine appointment, the calendar will default to today's date. If you are searching for your second vaccine appointment, the calendar will default to the first eligible vaccination date. Days underlined with green show a high availability of appointments, and gray shows no availability. click on a day. To show a list of available appointments, for that day, click on an appointment slot that works for you, and click the Next button. To verify the appointment, click Submit. Once your appointment is scheduled, the system will generate a QR code for you. You can show this code to clinic staff by printing it, or showing it from your smartphone, to make the check-in process go faster, but it is not required. If you need some support, having a friend, relative, or neighbor help with this process is a great idea. 12 hours prior to your vaccination appointment, you will receive an appointment reminder, with a link to complete your pre-vaccination questionnaire. You must complete the questionnaire, and check the box acknowledging receipt of vaccine information, prior to receiving the vaccine. This concludes our walkthrough of the VAMS system. If you need additional assistance, please go to ct.gov/COVID vaccine. Thank you.